boy, they are very annoying. I'm ready for that.
Well, and he's getting ready to give us his baseball report after I finish this introduction. Together, we're the Tunnel Crew, watching everything that happens inside and outside the tunnel, leading to the lines of competition in the world of sports. Coming up on this edition of the show, we're going to talk running backs on the move in the NFL. Bryce Young taking a beating last week. We'll get into that. And the NBA has some new Hall of Famers. Got all of that, much, much more coming up. But first, we're going to begin, before we get into our hot topics, with Stats' baseball report. Stats, give it to us, my man.
Yes, sir. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The theme of the week, dog days, domination, and destruction. It's August, probably my most despised month of the year. It marks the end of summer. Many of my friends go their separate ways. Work, school, doesn't matter. But this month's one of my favorites because of dog days. The dog days are about through the first week of August through the third week of the month. Big league clubs are battling ridiculous heat, unless they're in San Francisco, and they're trying to find their lineup continuity after the trade deadline. And the Little League World Series also begins. It captures the warmth of my heart yearly by seeing the children play the beautiful game for the love of it. It's a wonderful time for the kids and us all. Domination. The Braves have been embarrassing the Mets in Citi Field all year. They only lost once to those division foe Mets all year, and it came to a head last Saturday. They swept the twin bill from the Mets, and their minor league team, Gwinnett, won their fifth straight against Charlotte Knights. Then they swept the six-game series the next day. At 40-72, the Knights might be the worst minor league team I've ever seen in my life. Goodness gracious. They did not call up that many players to the White Sox to win this year. The Braves sit 10 games ahead of Philly. They've had all types of problems dealing with the Nats and Marlins after their initial meetings. The Yankees are likely finished after they plummeted back to 500.
They're terrible.
And they've got beat down by the Braves. Again. The Dodgers have always gotten a kick out of riding down the Pacific Coast Highway and beating down the Padres. Nothing changed. Dodgers rolled in last week, 4-game series, took 3 out of 4, sprayed base hits everywhere, took 3 rides to first, and the division's basically over because the Giants slumped, and now the Dodgers are 10 games up. Best in the West for 10 times in 11 years. I told you so. Ha-ha. Chris Sale still has issues coming off the injury list in the Beltway. Came off it in Baltimore, September of 2021, lost. Same thing happened today. Nationals tagged it for 3. Nationals win 10-7. Destruction. Inspired by the final summer movie me and my girlfriend took in Oppenheimer about the man who built the atomic bomb. A thought came to me this week. St. Louis and Oakland, they're going through their own atomic destruction with their clubs. St. Louis is modern irrelevance and last. Oakland struggling with identity crisis. They're calling up young players every week, and the team's moving to Vegas. But the Cardinals haven't hit poorly the entire season. They've only pitched poorly, and they dropped 13 runs on the A's in the first 2 of the series win against Oakland. They've now scored as many runs as they've allowed with 562 and only a negative 22 run differential. And hopefully playing the Mets tonight will give them some more inspiration atomically, and they can get some more bullpen help next season. And that is all I have for this week on Isaac Stats Baseball Report.
Hey, man, we appreciate it. Appreciate you keeping us in the know in baseball. And,
yes, sir.
Hey, look, watch that Little League World Series, man. Watch them little kids playing for the love of the game now.
Always entertaining. Always entertaining.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Stats. Appreciate it, buddy.